Hey, I'm Kayla Brugger of Pilates Body by Kayla. Welcome to your Pilates Sculpt workout. This is an amazing weighted mat workout. All you're gonna need is dumbbells. I'd recommend a lighter set and a heavier set. Something lighter, 3 pounds, 5 pounds for shoulder, something heavier, 10, 12 pounds for lower body. Don't forget to hit that join button. As an exclusive member of my channel, you'll receive early access to brand new workouts, members only workouts, and members only challenges. Let's begin with the warm up. We're gonna start with a standing roll down. This is always one of my favorite Pilates exercises to begin with. Hip width distance apart, arms out in front of your chest, tuck your chin, bring your belly button up and under your ribs as you round your spine forward. Fingertips are trying to reach the floor. They may or may not get there, and that's okay. Arms back out in front of your chest or all the way up with a nice big arm circle, reversing those shoulders, tuck your chin, roll your belly button in and up as you take that roll back down. Arms travel forward out in front of your chest, all the way up to the ceiling. One more time, tuck the chin, scoop the belly up and in, find that nice rounded spine like a cat, and rebuild coming all the way back up. Let's find nice shoulder circles here. We're gonna go 4 times up, around, and back. 3, 2, and 1. Turning this into a full arm circle now. Forward, around, and back. Big shoulder circles here. Warming up the upper body for 2, and last one. Now let's reverse it, starting with the shoulder circles forward. Like to get those elbows up and around. Big range of motion, shrug the shoulders up to the ears so we remember what not to do, and then feel those shoulders roll down and back. Now let's add the big arm circle in reverse for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Moving into a side step squat with an arm twist. So go ahead and step out to your left. We're gonna drop down into a squat. I want you to twist your arms side to side, back to center. Change over to the right, twist, get a nice little spinal rotation, and back to center. That feels good with that nice rotation, twisting the spine. We'll go one more each side. And that's gonna complete our warm up. We're gonna start with our dumbbells. Go ahead and pick up your dumbbells. I'm gonna start heavier, and I just got some of these brand new, amazing adjustable dumbbells. We first have a squat with a releve. So you're gonna drop it down. These are 10-pound dumbbells, but I can adjust them anywhere from 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10 pounds, which is super awesome. I'm gonna drop it down for the next 3 movements because they do get a little bit heavy as we're gonna combine lower body and upper body throughout this first sequence. Oh, no repeats in this workout. It's 1 set of each movement. So challenge your strength, challenge your control, challenge your body position within each and every movement because we're only doing them 1 time through. Last 3. And 1 more. I'm gonna quickly adjust these down. So all I'm gonna do is pop this off, remove 4 pounds from each dumbbell. How slick is this? Amazing. We're gonna move into a static lunge with an alternating front raise. Let's start with your right foot forward, drop down into your lunge. We're gonna take the right arm up, soft elbow, strong core, left arm up. Alternating here as we hold a nice static low lunge, core is strong, and squeeze your back glute. One more each side. And a quick change of your legs. Come on up. Again, step back, drop down, shoulders roll back, belly button lifts, squeeze your back glute. Feel like you're trying to pull your feet together. Now challenge your stabilizers, gets those inner thighs firing a little bit more. Start to feel that little quiver and tremor. Step up, feet together, moving into a curtsy lateral raise. We'll go ahead and balance on one leg, cross one leg behind, drop low. Send both arms out to the side, step up together, cross back, drop low, really loading that front glute. So really nice dynamic movement here. We're working the glutes, the quads, the core, and the shoulders here. Last one. Beautiful. Step up into what we call our Pilates stance, heels together, and a nice little V with your feet. So toes open slightly. Bring your arms up into goal post position. We're gonna go into a releve with a shoulder press. So coming up to those tippy toes, as we push the weights overhead, we're gonna challenge our balance and those stabilizers quite a bit. Now, if you're on a squishy mat, you might need to step off to the floor, especially if you're on a squishy mat and carpet, really gonna challenge your balance. So we wanna try to activate those glutes, quads, inner thighs, and core muscles so we stay as stable as possible here. Two more. And next up, we have a bicep curl with the trunk rotation. Again, I'm gonna go a little heavier on this one. I'm gonna pop those extra 4 pounds back on each dumbbell. So it's gonna be a total of 10. Oh my gosh, I just love how easy these are. I've got these linked in the video description below. They are awesome, and they've got this really nice grip on the handle here. So bicep curl with a trunk rotation. Soft knees, deep breath in. We're coming all the way up, full range of motion, and then we're gonna come halfway down to a twist right, twist left, back to center, and then lower. Curl all the way up, halfway down, twist right, twist left, back to center, all the way down. We're gonna go 3 more, starting with the twist to the right first. Now last 5, we're gonna initiate the twist to the left first. Go full range of motion up, halfway down with that isometric hold, twist to your left, twist to your right, back to center, and lower down. Well, the biggest thing when we're doing that twist is to not let those hips go with it. So keep your hip bones pointing forward so you really feel that in the obliques. Beautiful. Set those dumbbells down, grab a quick sip of water before we move into our next set of exercises. Making your way to a kneeling position, you're gonna want a lighter set of dumbbells for this set. We're gonna start with a tricep kickback in a kneeling hinge position. You're gonna push your hips back, keep a nice flat back, plug those elbows up nice and high to the sides of your body. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, send those arms back without the elbows dropping. Exhale, I want you to really engage your core here without dropping into your lower back. Hold this next one back for pulses. Up, 10, 9, 8, 7, lift your core, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Little reset here as we bring those hips back up. Coming back into that hinge for now, a reverse fly. With soft elbows, dumbbells gently press together. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pull those elbows up and back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and slowly lower. Exhale, little pause at the top, and slowly lower. Really focusing on our upper back muscles here, those good posture muscles that keep our spine upright. And then you're really gonna notice the core engagement as well here, since we're in this kneeling hip hinge position. And we've got 6. Hold that next one wide. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Pulse it in and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Stand tall. So right up on your knees. We're gonna go into a kneeling shoulder press. Core zips. Exhale, bring those arms up and over, and then draw it down. Elbows dropping low to your side, so your arms are kind of making this W position. Exhale, push up, and really feel your shoulders lower away from your ears as you lower those weights down. Try not to let gravity take over. Last one, we're going all the way up. Meet me down at a full go pose. So I want your arms at 90 pulses, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. 8, 7, 6, squeeze those glutes. Keep that navel zipped up. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, bring it down. All right, we're gonna move into a kneeling side reach. So we only need 1 dumbbell. Take your right hand on your hip. Let's hold the dumbbell in our left hand. I'm gonna come up into a nice side bend with a reach. This is really gonna challenge our obliques and shoulders. Exhale as you come up and over. Squeeze those glute muscles. Keep your spine stacked nice and strong. We don't want to twist or rotate the shoulders forward, so you want to try to get your bicep right up by your ear on this one. Beautiful, one more. And a quick change. Dumbbell goes into the right hand, left hand on your hip. Deep breath in, exhale, press it up and over. Inhale, reset. And one more. Now go ahead and pick up the other dumbbell, and we're gonna alternate each side for 10. Deep breath in, exhale, start with the left arm, overreaching. Inhale, reset at center. Exhale, other side. Try not to let those hips push to the side. Keep your sits bones right over your knees, and really relying on your core to support and stabilize you here. One more each side. Beautiful, that wraps up round 2. Grab a sip of water if you need it. You're gonna make your way onto your bottom. For our next set of exercises is gonna be very heavily core focused. Our first movement is a seated Russian twist. You can grab one heavy dumbbell or two lighter dumbbells and hold them together. Feet down is gonna be a little bit easier. Feet up is gonna be a little bit more challenging. Let's go ahead and twist from your right side to your left side. Nice and slow and controlled here. If your feet are up, make sure your knees are squeezing together and they're not swaying from side to side. One more each side. Hold it at center, whether your feet are up or your feet are down. I want you to bring them up and we're gonna do a static hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet down. Go ahead and sit all the way up. We're gonna come into a half lean back. So you're gonna do an isometric hold in your core while we add a bicep curl and a shoulder press. So tuck your hips, lean back off of your sits bones so you're more on your back pockets and tailbone. Hold those belly muscles in, elbows are soft, right next to your sides. We're gonna curl here and then exhale, press it up. Bring it down and out. Bicep curl to a shoulder press. Now again, your feet can be down, little more stability. If your feet come up, those knees are going to squeeze together, adding a little extra challenge here. Last two. And one more. If your feet are up, go ahead and set your feet down. I want you to hold those arms up in that bicep curl position, and we're gonna pulse it back an inch, up an inch for 10, 9, keep it going. I was debating on wearing this outfit or not with this cross waistband. I'm like just a few days away from my cycle. So if you're like, is she pregnant? I'm not pregnant. I'm just very bloated right now. But I chose to wear it anyways. Her body changes seriously from day to day. So ladies, don't be too hard on yourself. Here's 2 and 1. Great job. All right, we're gonna need only one dumbbell for the next movement. We have got a full bent knee rollback. So you're gonna roll all the way down onto your mat, and then we're gonna add in a tricep press. This is actually one of my all-time favorite movements. So feet are hip width distance apart. Hold your dumbbell at the ends here. Those tummy muscles scoop in. You're gonna slowly roll back. As you roll back, you might have to adjust your feet. You wanna try to go really slow here, really controlled. Let's tap the head down. Tuck your chin. As you're coming up, you're gonna push your arms and that dumbbell over the thighs, over the knees, and stack your spine up nice and tall and bring it in to a tricep press. Dumbbell lowers back to your chest, tail curls under, nice C-curved spine as you slowly articulate all the way down. Keeping all of the work in your core, reach those arms forward, try to take out any momentum in hoisting as you make your way back up. Those ribs knit together, a lot of upper ab engagement in that tricep extension. Lots of control. This right here is why this is a Pilates Sculpt workout. So much different than a sit-up. So much more control, and we're not just going through the motions. Really being intentional and precise about how we move our body in Pilates. We've got 5 more. This one does take a little bit of time to get through all 10 of these reps. Again, just that slow, controlled motion, and then adding that dynamic movement into it, combining multiple exercises into one. Last tricep press here. Go ahead and set the dumbbell down. Sometimes the hip flexors get a little crabby on that, so just do a little knee sway, stretch your legs long, shake out those legs, grab a quick sip of water, and then I want you to meet me down on your back. I loaded up my dumbbells, so I have got 10s. We are gonna move into some chest and glute work. We're gonna start with a chest fly while we hold an isometric bridge. So take a deep breath in. I want you to exhale, drive your hips up and the dumbbells up. Lightly press those dumbbells together and then soften your elbows here. Try not to let your hips drop or fan those ribs out. So squeeze your seat and keep your core engaged. I want you to inhale as you send those arms out, and then exhale, pull them back together. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. The challenge is to maintain your center line connection, so not letting the ribs or the abs get pulled apart as the weight is pulling the arms apart. Keep squeezing those glutes here. Last one, hold those dumbbells up above your chest, pulse those hips up 10, up 9, squeezing right at the crease of your seat. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1, tuck the ribs and roll the spine down, melting from your upper back to your mid back to your lower back, waist and tail. Lower the dumbbells down at your sides. We're gonna go into a glute bridge. As we lower, we're gonna add a chest press. So palms face each other so we have a narrow grip here. We're gonna take a deep breath in, drive the hips up. As you tap your hips down, you're gonna drive the weights up. Hips go up, elbows go down, hips go down, weights go up. A little confusing, a little bit reverse breathing to whatever the hips are doing, the arms are doing the opposite. Trying to find that nice flat back bridge here. Final 2. And last one, I want you to hold those arms down, hips up. We pulse the hips, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll the spine back down, tuck the pelvis, upper back goes, mid back goes, low back, waist, and tail. We only need 1 dumbbell for the next movement. It's a full roll up. So I'm gonna stick with the heavy dumbbell, which I've got a 10-pound, holding that dumbbell up above your chest. Legs are together, tuck your chin, scoop your belly in. We're gonna roll the spine up, stretch the dumbbell over your toes, pull the abs back and the weight back to your chest as you roll your way back down. And just like the bent knee roll-ups that we did in the previous sequence, we wanna try to control it in both directions. And if you're just getting stuck in this, go back to bending the knees. So you know that first variation that we did in the previous set, it's always a great spot to go back to. Naturally feel myself rolling back, which is normal. So I'm gonna do just a little quick adjustment here on these last 5. Make sure I can stay right in the center of my mat and my head doesn't go off onto the hardwood floor. That doesn't feel very good. Last one. Nice big stretch here to finish. You can set the dumbbell off to the side. Even just grab for your shins, ankles, or toes. Do a little head nod here, yes. And a little shake, no. We are on the home stretch. We have 3 finishing exercises. Take a moment, grab a sip of water, and towel off. 3 more movements to go. This is going to be a plank row. So I encourage you to go a little heavy. A lot of core, a lot of back. Nice combo movement here. Step up into your high plank. You've got a nice wide stance here. Hips stay level. We're gonna pull and row, wrist to rib. Whatever side is pulling, try to point that hip bone down towards the floor. One more each side. The knees rest down for a brief moment. I'm gonna come right back up into your high plank, and we're gonna do a knee stretch exercise. So high plank here. This is like a stable exercise that we typically do on the reformer. I love to do it on the mat. I'm gonna drop back. Sink your weight back, hips to heels, and then launch your body forward back over those dumbbells. And if you don't like the dumbbells underneath your hands, you can just put your hands flat to the mat. I actually do find it helpful to help protect my wrists a little bit. So personal preference, whether your hands are on the dumbbells or on the mat. Squeeze those glutes and then feel like you're launching out of a cannon as you shoot yourself forward back into that high plank. Now we're gonna drop it back halfway, and you're gonna pulse your hips back an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. 8, 7, oh my crunchy knees. I hope you're not hearing that. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to that high plank, and knees rest down. Finishing with a mountain climber, hands on the dumbbells or off the dumbbells. I am gonna roll mine to the side for this one. But palms nice and wide, push through the pads of your fingertips. Find your high plank again here. We're gonna bring our knee to our nose, tucking those lower abs in here, alternating side to side. Four, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees. Take a nice child's pose here. As we do a couple cool down stretches, we'll rock those hips from side to side. Reach your hands over to the right side of your mat. Actively press your hips back to the left. That nice side body stretch. We'll go ahead and change. Hands over to the left side of the mat, press the hips over to the right. If you can, sit back on your heels. If it's too much on your knees, just come to kneeling. Let's take your right arm across, giving yourself a little hug there, gentle turn of your chin over your shoulder. Nice little stretch on your neck. Do a quick change, other side. So chest stretch here, interlace your fingers behind the small of your back, reach your knuckles towards the floor, arch your back with a gentle extension, and let's take 3 big breaths across the chest. Release those hands, rise up as we finish with a low kneeling lunge. Bring one foot forward, sink into those hips, rest your hands on your thighs. Push your chest up and away, really stretching through the hip flexor and quad. Release and switch legs. Great job. Pilates Sculpt, full body mat workout with weights. That was a challenge. I definitely have the Pilates glow going on. If you like this workout, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for weekly Pilates workouts. I will see you in the next class, which you can catch right here.